All right, so the one individual is back, the news reporter, the one that said that Christian men were red flags. Yeah, I know. I would say this: counterfeit men who call themselves Christians are believers. Those are red flags. Believe it or not, there are many of them. Many of them who just say that they're Christians, but and a lot of different times it's to gain a Christian audience, to use the Christian people, to use the sheep for their agenda. But she's back on the Joe Budden podcast talking about men of God again. Let's check it out.
Everybody has agreed with everything I said.
What's your beef with religious men? That was pretty controversial.
And is it all religion or is it just?
Yeah, it's all religion. Okay. I mean, Christians are on my nerves right now, for sure. They have a bad. They need to fix their set is shaky.
They're like,
you can't have this many representatives be this terrible out here. Like, who's in charge of this? Like, it's crazy to me. This is your king. Like,
it's controversial.
This is you. This is your man. I grew up in a Baptist church, going to church like 4 to 5 days a week. Ooh. And when you spend a lot of time in church, you inevitably meet a lot of hypocrites because humans are flawed and access to power corrupts. And any religion anywhere in the world, you're going to have people that use that religion to control other people. And to me, it's not about being a spiritual person or a man of faith or any of that. I find it crazy. And it's not even just men, it's women too. When I meet you and the first thing is you're talking about is
a Bible verse. Who are you trying to impress?
Not me.
Yeah.
Because what does your religion have to do with your character? Nothing. Nothing at all. So it's a red flag to me when people say that.
What does your religion have to do with your character? Well, first of all, let's switch that up. What does your relationship with God have to do with your character? Everything. Everything. I was a real savage out here. Okay? You can ask those around me that know me. My brothers, my homeboys. I was a real savage out here. Came to the Lord, dove into them scriptures, stayed in my intimate place with the Lord, prayed, fasted, began to get transformed from the inside out, renewing my mind by the word being engrafted in me. My relationship with the Lord changed my character completely. So what are you talking about? Like, she must be talking about the Jamal Bryants, different people like that, the William Murphys. That's what she talking about. She gotta be. That's what Tasha K be talking about. Tasha K said the other day she seen Jamal Bryant with a dude at the bar smoking hookah from the same tip. She said she think he might be underground with it on the DL. That's who they talking about. Say who you talking about. Y'all in the world, say it.
Because it's like you think that that's what I'm looking to hear for some reason. I don't know why I don't represent myself that way at all. But to me, some of the wildest, most manipulative people lead with religion.
So it's not so much being religious; it's leading.
No, of course it's not being religious. People hear what they want to hear. I knew the church member gonna get upset with that one. Damn, I can't even love God. No, of course.
She hates that shit.
Yeah,
you seem to take public criticism like in stride. Like you seem like it doesn't really affect you. Is that true?
No, I wouldn't say it doesn't affect me. Like that would be disingenuous. But anyone.
There's some people that it drives into a deep dark hole for like months. Doesn't seem to be you.
You have to, if you're going to be a front-facing person, you have to decide how much input from the outside you're going to take. how you're going to allow it to affect you. So to me, if you get high off the highs, you're going to get low off the lows. And that's just inevitable. We're not meant to get this much input. We shouldn't know this much about each other, and we are not meant to get this much feedback. Like, there were times we moved through the world and one person gave us a compliment, we lived off that for like 5 years.
Your little village.
Yes, like this is not what we're supposed to do. And so whenever you enter into this space, I tell young people this all the time because they ask about social media. Like, people are mean to you on social media. People are mean to everyone in this room on social media.
Super mean to me.
Super mean.
Super mean to me.
Super mean. It's almost become like a sport. Like,
Yes.
who
Yes.
who can
Be
be
mean as
Fucked
shit.
up.
they be
Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. A lot of people have a lot of access to you. More than they should. Especially if you are an influencer or if you have some kind of platform. There's a lot of access to you. A lot of people have been unalived because of that. Different rappers like PNB Rock. They found out he was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and he was famous. They went up in there, robbed him, gunned him down. Rapper Pop Smoke. They found out what Airbnb he was at. I believe it said it on his luggage on a photo he posted on his story, for crying out loud. They found out where he was located and took him out. Like, you got to be extra cautious out here, especially if you in that type of lifestyle or if you're real flashy and you wearing this and you rocking that and you're flashing your money everywhere. Like, you got to be careful. People have a lot of access to individuals. It's crazy. I was looking at a story earlier today with Chris Brown talking about how he had a stalker in his master bedroom. He went out of town for a show, didn't have no security when he left, came back, him and his friend was in his bedroom, and a stalker came out with a towel wrapped around her. Came out of his bathroom with a towel wrapped around her. She was naked. Like, it's just all good. Then he realized she was mentally ill. And listen, guys, this is something that I even have come into a place of understanding. There are mentally ill individuals out there that are really gone. Okay? And I say this from my own experience, right? I've told you guys a story the other day how an individual wrote my sister in Christ thinking that we're married. There's different stories that my manager talks to me about how all kind of different people write my email back to back, my booking email, an email that I do not check, but they think that they're talking to me like we're in some kind of relationship. That's mental illness. And if you are one of those people watching right now, you need help. You need help. There's different individuals who have called and texted my mother's phone. They're gone. And you would think that type of stuff wouldn't happen when you're in the kingdom. Oh, it happens. It happens. And I used to be real lenient to things. You know what I mean? And as time progressed, I'm not with that nonsense no more. That's weirdo, loop-de-loop stuff. But it happens. It happens. When you got my mom saying, like, somebody call, like, bruh. So I know from experience different things like this. Too much access. Too much access. So she's not wrong by that. But when she says something like, what does your religion have to do with your character? A lot. Your relationship with the Lord has a lot to do with your character. The Lord is cleaning you from the inside out. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You're literally being transformed by the information that you're gathering. My people perish for lack of knowledge. I mean, I'd say it has a lot to do with your character. And she's talking about different people who lead different churches. Clearly, she's talking about wolves in sheep's clothing. I hate that she had to have that experience. But then again, a lot of people have had that experience. A lot of people are church hurt. But don't blame God for things that people have done to you in the church. That sucks too, man, because like you get into a space where you want a fellowship, you want community, but it's like you just left a place that was completely corrupt. And then now you hurt. Listen, I know individuals in that space. I know many individuals in that space. I know them. You get what I'm saying? Even when you've seen me say different things like I'm not in no community right now, or I have different brothers and sisters around me, but I don't plan on joining any kind of community. The Lord is going to have to bring back a lot of trust in my heart. But that sucks. Because I believe in community. I believe in fellowship. But it's like, I know a lot of people feel the same way. It's like, where do you go where there's truth being taught? There's clean hands. There's honesty, transparency, pure love. Where do you go? And it's like, nowhere's going to be completely perfect. But then it's like, man, that's tough. That's why I made my song, Who Do You Trust? If you haven't heard my new album yet, quick plug. If you haven't heard the new album yet, Redemption, go check it out. I have a song on there called Who Do You Trust? It's just talking about overall in the kingdom. Like, who do you trust, bro? I'm really asking the Lord, like, and just asking people in general, like, who do you trust? Go listen to that song and let me know what you think about it. It's a beautiful song, but it's real talk, man. Like, who do you trust? You trust God. But then when it comes to community, it's like, who do you trust? May the Lord give us light so that we can see what we couldn't see before. Amen. And also, she was saying, this lady, I think her name is Joyce Myers. I'm not too sure. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I'm tripping. But she was saying, like, I don't know why these religious men talk to me about God. I'm not giving that off as if I want to hear about that. Well, that's strike one. If you're a man of God, why are you on a date with her in the first place? That's why it's a red flag. We ain't gonna go there. We're gonna end it right there. Let me know what you guys think about the video. God bless.